If you've spent any time snorkeling or scuba diving in places across the world, you don't need me to tell you that exploring the underwater world can be an extraordinary adventure. Coral reefs are easily one of the most interesting and intriguing life forms on our planet. These colorful ecosystems can be found all over the world. With beauty comes the danger. Some of the coral reefs are most dangerous things in the undersea. Watch this video fully to know about coral reefs and whether they are the most dangerous in the ocean. Most people know that corals are rooted in the seabed, which is why there is a common misconception that it is a plant. In reality, corals are animals. There are hard and soft varieties of coral which live together in large groups called colonies. Coral polyps are responsible for building reefs. The coral consists of a central polyp surrounded by a hard exoskeleton. The polyp is a living creature that only measures a few millimeters in diameter. They cannot move around, so they have to take any food that passes by them. The algae that typically grows around a coral reef isn't a plant, but a living creature. There are many different kinds of algae, from microscopic varieties to ones with leaf-like appendages that can grow several feet long. Coral reefs are colorful, come in all shapes and sizes, and are an iconic sight found across some of Earth's water bodies. Clear and shallow water is where coral reefs thrive. They generally grow best at shallow waters of 70 meters depth where sunlight can easily reach. But too much heat would destroy them. Strangely, most coral reefs seem to grow on the eastern side of our planet, where the temperature is believed to be warmer than the western side. Corals are known as the rainforests of the sea because of the enormous underwater ecosystem they support. Their marine habitat shelters a wide array of life, from fish and seabirds to turtles, sharks, and dolphins. They also promote better water quality. The plants, animals, and organisms act as a filter, trapping debris that makes the surrounding environment cleaner. Many organisms stay protected within the coral reef and survive because the reef filters water. They allow the passage of nutrients while protecting marine life from harmful chemicals, wastes, and other debris. Coral reefs make up a fraction of the ocean, less than 1%, but they provide a home to around 25% of all the world's marine life. Coral reefs are like cities under the sea. Over 4,000 different species of fish rely on them for shelter and food. Coral reefs are among the oldest ecosystems in the world. They have been around for at least 230 million years. They grow really slowly. If the conditions are right, they can grow about 10 centimeters in a year. Coral reefs have barely changed over the last 100 million years. They are the same as they were during dinosaur times. It is believed that coral reefs can grow so large that they can be seen from outer space. Usually, coral reefs can be divided into three types: fringing reefs, barrier reefs, and atolls. Fringing reefs are close to shore, whereas a barrier reef will lie further out on the sea. Atolls are often mistaken for islands, because they are so large and generally appear on the rim of a lagoon. Coral reefs may look beautiful and harmless, however you may have to be careful while you are snorkeling near them. Many types of coral reefs like snails, jellyfish, and certain camouflage fish are extremely dangerous and poisonous to humans, and could cause some serious health issues and even death. Do you know coral reefs also actually saves people? They play an important role in protecting coastal communities from storms and water surges. They act as a buffer and are able to slow down water flow as well as prevent coastal erosion. Scientists have discovered that many parts of a coral reef can be harvested to make medications. They are the important sources of new medicines being developed to treat cancer, arthritis, human bacterial infections, Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, and other diseases. Coral reef systems are naturally colorful because of the algae that is usually present. If you see a coral reef that appears white, it is a process known as coral bleaching, which means they are dying off. The first widespread incident of coral bleaching happened in 1998, when an estimated 16% of corals died. But the worst incident on record occurred in 2015 to 2016, when an extended El Niño event warmed Pacific waters near the equator. Destructive fishing practices, coral mining, and climate change are some of the other reasons which causes the corals to die. Recent studies suggest the planet has lost approximately half of its coral reefs in the last 30 years, and could lose more than 90% by the year 2050, if drastic changes are not made. Around 71 million people each year visit coral reefs for holidays. You have most probably heard about the Great Barrier Reef of Australia or the famed red corals of the Red Sea. Australia's Great Barrier Reef is the largest reef system in the world, and can be seen from outer space. It is said to be the largest structure ever built by animals. Located between the Sahara and Arabian deserts, the Red Sea Coral Reef is noteworthy for its ability to withstand extreme temperature changes. The second largest coral reef in the world is in the Caribbean, and it protects people from hurricanes. If you get the chance, you should see these magnificent and colorful ecosystems with your own eyes. Nature is truly amazing. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to Aurora Earth for more interesting videos.